Hey guys, welcome back to my Wolfed Out Skyrim series. I am Roarin. Now in this little adventure, we are set on a couple errands inside of the College of Winterhold in order to discover more about this Eye of Magnus, the orb that we collected in Sarthal. Now we're set on to a couple of people needing to be talked to, and one person in particular pays me a visit, a member from the Sigic Order, and he sets me on a task to find a being known as the Augur of Dunlane. We also try to figure out any more people who are at the college, see if they have any more side quests for us, just to fill up some time. So, join me on this adventure and enjoy. And this thing is so cool. Eye of Magnus.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
I spoke with Ograd. He suggested that I would come see you about something.
Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery?
He found a certain book called The Night of Tears.
Is that the one about something buried beneath Sarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Allen is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must intrude. It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
Why would I go with you? What do you... Okay. What makes you think I will go with you?
Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Sigic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants.
Why are you so concerned about this? You're just an advisor.
Technically that is true, but I still report to the Aldmeri Dominion, and I cannot ignore this situation. Don't worry. You can return to your petty squabbles and meaningless research as soon as this matter is resolved. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And then he will be removed from college grounds.
Somebody from the Sigic Order apparently got that Thalmor bastard all up in wind about something. Even repeated himself. Where would I... He's not in Archmage's quarters? Is he here in the Arcanium? No, doesn't look like it. Got to be in the Archmage's quarters then.
Ah, my dearest Jewery.
Oh, yes.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm.
Well, apparently he stopped time.
It is good to meet you in person.
So, what's going on? Is this what I think this is?
I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately. But I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with.
If it is dangerous, then why aren't you able to do anything about it?
I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Oncano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so.
So what exactly is the problem?
As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided.
I kind of get that feeling too. Alright, I'll help, but I don't know what to do.
Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours.
The augur of Dunlane. Who is that?
He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different.
Alright, where can I find him?
I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. We will continue to watch over you and guide you as best we can. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
What is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
That Thalmor. He really wants to get his hands deeply into what's going on here at this college.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow.
What did he want?
Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed.
Speaking of which, have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject inappropriate for conversation. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
Alright then, I shall be off.
Now if you'll excuse me.
How are we going to find out who or what is the Augur of Dunlane? Who is capable of telling so much stuff that it doesn't mind? We're gonna have to talk to quite a number of people, I guess. Alright, if Tolfdir was the one spreading the message, maybe he knows who he is.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generations embracing education.
Have you ever heard of the Augur of Dunlane?
Well now, there's a name I haven't heard in some time. My goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you?
Oh, no.
Down in the Midden?
Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
What's that?
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
Can you tell me more about the Augur of Dunlane?
Well, I suppose he wouldn't mind. It was all before my time, you understand. I've heard the stories, the same as anyone else. He was a brilliant student, an accomplished wizard, delved into magic in a way none had seen before.
What do you want?
But I think he became too focused on just how much power he could acquire. That's what led to the accident.
Well then,
Accident?
Do you remember what I first told you? About how not being able to control magic could destroy you? I didn't simply mean it could kill you. The Augur's accident is another very real type of a life destroyed. Well, it's been described as an accident. I can't imagine it was intentional. Something must have gone wrong, and he ended up in the state he's in now, fused to the energies that flow through the college. I've never felt it appropriate to ask him about it, about how that must feel. Or I suppose, if he can feel it all.
Wow.
Until next time.
Wow. So he's fused with college. The College of Winterhold itself. Now that is something.
What? Why the audacity? How dare you apply such a thing?
Calm down. Why are you overreacting? I was going.
What if
you are collaborating on research?
he can see all this happening right now?
I'm sorry, yes. We have been working on something together.
He could be.
Why I avoid being social.
Okay. Okay. We have to go down into the Midden. Alright, let's go ahead and do that.
how are you, Dresses?
Jesargo regrets there was no chance to speak with the Sijic monk.
I wonder if it's going to get a little crazy. Where's Brilana? Ah, there she is.
Is it true? One of the Sijics was here in the college?
Yeah. Why don't you come with me?
Lead the way.
Okay. There's a Thalmor in this crappy room. I think there was also somebody needing my help up here. No, not you. No, not the spell making altar. Jesargo's reading a book up here in somebody else's room. Damn it, who am I looking for? Arnell. That's right. Arnell's supposed to... he needed my help with something, I think. He was kind of vague in his note. Now, Arnell might still be in here. No. I see somebody right there. And nobody on the second floor. Well, that's not Arnell.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Well, there's the midden. I thought he was supposed to be up here. And he might be somewhere else in the college. Maybe down into the garden. Oh well. Let's go ahead, and since we're here, there was a door that we couldn't open when we explored this place. I wonder where it could be at. Forgot. It's been a while since I've been down here. There's ruins, but I can't seem to get in there. Here's the Entrenok Forge. Here's where we turn Grand Soul Gems into Dark Soul Gems. Damn, I can't remember where to go. This place always gets me lost. And this leads... yeah, this leads outside. Well, frack me. Is it further down? Yeah. Alright, he's somewhere. This door is somewhere around here. Oh, it's not there. Ah, here it is.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter.
Whoa. Oh, check this shit out. So, you are the augur of Dunlane?
I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek. What you seek.
I was told to find you. I haven't been given any information on what I should be seeking other than you.
Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late.
So, he came to see you. He knows of your existence.
No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ancano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that could save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further.
What do I need?
You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage.
That doesn't sound good.
Huh?
Belran, you gotta move. Belran, you gotta move. Okay. Seems like destruction is inevitable, so we can't prevent it from happening. So, when that destruction is about to happen, we need to find a way to stop it from getting worse. And that doesn't sound good. Sounds like we're going to... There's going to be some losses. Oh, crap. Yeah, somebody's going to die. But who? I know that Arcano bastard's going to die. I'm going to be the one decapitating his head. I knew it. I knew it the moment I saw his stupid Thalmor face. See, he's the reason why Nords are racist. Well, not the big reason, but he's something. All right. Well, let's go to the Archmage. Ah, here's Arnell.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Is that what you were hinting at when you gave me that note?
You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself. Rising through the ranks and all. It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it.
Sure, I can do that. Can you tell me more about this project?
Yes. No, I don't think so. Not at this point. It's just that, well, I'm not even really sure it's going to amount to anything just yet. All theoretical right now, you understand? But the implications are quite intriguing, I think. I simply need some experimental results to confirm my suspicions. Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right?
Okay. I definitely got 10 of them lying around somewhere. Oh, he's down here heating up the steam engines for the terrarium, I guess. All this nice, lovely stuff. Alright, now it's about time to go up to the Archmage. Ah, he's down here, which is odd.
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several if you're talented.
Are you alright?
It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is tainted.
Well, I think I have some important information for you.
Really? And what might that be?
We need to get something called the Staff of Magnus.
I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it.
It is connected to this orb that we found.
And how do you know of this?
I spoke with the augur of Dunlane.
Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the Staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this.
So, what should I do next?
A most impressive attitude. Keep this up, and you'll do quite well for yourself. Something as specific and ancient as the Staff of Magnus. I'm not sure we'd ever find something like that. I seem to recall Mirabelle mentioning the staff somewhat recently. Why don't you see if she can tell you anything? I'm quite pleased with your progress, you know. You've certainly proven yourself to be more than a mere apprentice. Well done. This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now.
Mage's circlet. Okay. Okay. Well, since I'm heading out, maybe...
I don't want to see you treating any of these books poorly. Are we clear?
Is there anything that you need with this library? Any special books you're looking for?
As a matter of fact, there are. Have you ever heard of Shalador? Immensely powerful mage, back in the First Era. Had an understanding of magic few have ever matched. He holed himself up in Labyrinthian, and devoted all his time to research and study, but more than you would imagine possible. Since then, his writings have been scattered all over Skyrim, but are little use to anyone who can't translate them. I'm one of the few who can. I've heard whispers of more of his work having turned up. If you can track it down, it may prove useful to all of us.
Alright, is there any other business that you need help with?
If you're feeling adventurous, I'm always looking for someone to procure valuable books from some more dangerous locations.
Okay, sure.
Well, alright, here. I scribbled down the last place I'd heard about. Check it out, but be careful.
And you've done well with yourself with this library.
A mage is only as good as what he knows. I try to make sure as much knowledge is available as possible. We've been keeping this collection since the Second Era. Books have come and gone during that time, but it's mostly intact. Until next time.
Now, where the hell is Mirabelle? Mirabelle.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
I heard that you may know something about the Staff of Magnus.
Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking?
Well, it may be connected to the Eye of Magnus. And Archmage Arn said you mentioned it recently.
I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere.
Who are the Synod?
Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they really do is make noise in an attempt to curry favor from the Emperor. Lots of politics, little magic. I was quite surprised to find them on our doorstep. They seemed amiable enough, but their line of questioning made me uneasy. It became clear they're trying to hoard powerful artifacts, looking to consolidate power.
That's not a good thing, but at least they don't know the staff's location.
No one here does. The Synod seemed convinced it was somewhere in Skyrim. They inquired about the ruins of Mzulft, but that's all I remember. It sounded like they were heading there, though they were rather secretive about why. I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
What else can you tell me about the staff of Magnus?
I'm not really sure. Made and used by Magnus himself, if you believe those sorts of things. I believe I've heard it said that it's the only thing that could adequately contain his power. The sort of embellishment wizards of ancient times loved to make.
Well, it seems like we're gonna go on quite the adventure. Mzulft, didn't we go there before? I thought we did. Where's its location though? Can't remember. No. For the life of me, I can't remember its location. Oh wow, we've never been there before. That's where it's located at. Okay, it might be a really good chance if we... Yeah, that might be a really good chance it's there. Okay. And we also have to do a couple other things. We have to get these books, Salvador's writings, and Souls Black and White for the librarian. Okay. Well, it's time to get ourselves packed up. We got a lot of adventuring to do. And rest up a bit. It looks like I'm going to need all three of you. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed watching this Wolfed Out Skyrim video. Now remember to comment and subscribe if you so feel like it. Be sure to check out my other LP series. Now if you want to know the mods I use, check the description below. You guys stay furry, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!